Hello guys, how you doing? Good? Yeah, I got completely live. I'm super excited about this, guys. Are you ready, guys? We are going to be reading chapter 2 of this. Sensibility time, baby! This is John Dashwood, now installed herself mistress of Norland, and her mother and sisters-in-law were degraded to the conditions of visitors. As such, however, they were treated by her with quiet civility, and by her husband with as much kindness as he could feel towards anybody beyond himself. Beyond himself. His wife and their child, he really pressed them with some earnestness to consider Norland as their home, and as no plan appeared so legible to Mrs. Dashwood as a millionaire till she could accommodate herself with a house in the neighbourhood, his invitation was accepted. A continuance in a place where everything might her of a form of delight was exactly what suited her mind. In seasons of cheerfulness, no temper could be more cheerful than hers, or possess in a greater degree that sanguine expectation of happiness which is happiness itself, that in sorrow she must be equally carried away by her fancy. And as far beyond consolation as in pleasure, she was beyond alloy. Mrs. John Dashwood did not at all approve of what her husband intended to do for his sisters. So £3,000 from the fortune of their dear little boy would be impoverishing him to the most dreadful degree. She dared him to think again on the subject. How could he answer it to himself to rob his child, and his only child too, of so large a sum? And what possible claim could the Miss Dashwoods, who were related to him only by half blood, which she considered as no relationship at all, have on his generosity to so large an amount? Hey guys, hey, do you get ya? How has your day been so far? How are we all doing? Hope you had a lovely time. Thank you. And what possible sorry, then need 2 seconds, guys. Which she considered as no relationship at all. All have on his generosity to so large an amount, it was very it was very well known that no affection was ever supposed to exist between the children of any man by different marriages. And why was he to ruin himself and that poor little Harry by giving away all his money to his half sisters? It was my father's last request to me. Sorry. It was my father's last request to me, replied her husband, that I should assist his widow and daughters. He did not know what he was talking of. I dare say 10 to 1 that he was light-headed at the time. Had he been in his right senses, he could not have thought of such a thing as begging you to give away half your fortune for your own child. He did not stipulate for any particular sum. Stipulate, my dear Fanny. He only requested me in general terms to assist them, and make their situation more comfortable than it was in his power to do. That it would have been as well if he had left it wholly to myself. He could hardly suppose I should neglect him. That as he required the price, I could not do less than give it, and at less I thought so at the time. The price therefore was given, and thus it was thought. Something must be done for them whenever they leave Moorland and settle a new home. Well then, let something be done for them, but that something need not be £3,000. Consider, she added, that when the money is it's once parted with, it can never return. your sister will marry, and it will be gone forever, if indeed it could be restored to our poor little boy. Why, to be sure, said her husband very gravely. That would make great difference. The time they come, then Harry will regret that so large a sum was part of it. If he if he should have a nearest family, for instance, it would be a very convenient addition. To be sure it would. Perhaps then it would be better for all parties if the sum was diminished one half. £500 would be a would be a fastidious increase to their fortunes. Oh, beyond anything great! What bother on earth would the have so not to his sisters, even if really his sisters and as it is only half blood that you have such a generous spirit? I would not wish to do anything mean, he replied. One had rather, on such occasions, do too much than too little. No. One second. Finish and strain. Live stream. There is. You saw it for £1.25. Yes. Have one more bit of extra. Stay down. That's okay, yeah, it's the chair. You got one bit of extra washing process. Well, well.